Real estate investors often face estate planning challenges that most families never think about. So some of the challenges that real estate investors will face are the fact that they may have multiple properties. And if they've been my clients or have a wise plan as to how they do their real estate investing, they also have multiple entities. They also have rental income. They may even have properties in multiple states. And without the right planning, every one of these properties could end up going through probate, which means delays, legal costs, and sometimes even disputes among the heirs. Today, we're going to talk about how real estate investors can structure their estate plans to protect their properties and to keep their investments running smoothly. There's nothing worse than a tenant finding out that the owner has died and they think that that means they don't have to pay rent anymore. That can put a huge burden on your family. So why does real estate create some unique estate planning issues? Well, real estate is different from other assets in that it's illiquid. You can't turn it into cash easily. It is management intensive. It requires a lot of supervision. Like one of my good friends once told me, rental real estate isn't a full-time job, but it's still a job. And you're legally tied to the state where it's located. So if you have property in a state that's different from the state you live in, that can create certain logistical issues. That last point is a major issue. If real estate is located in another state and the owner passes away, that property may require what is called an ancillary probate in that state. Now, that means another probate. So we start off with the probate in your state. Once that's done, then we move on to do an ancillary probate, another probate in the other state where that property resides. So this is very important to have planning when you have multi-state properties. Many investors hold their real estate through LLCs. Now, that's very smart. This structure provides liability protection, operational flexibility, and ease of ownership transfer. Instead of transferring the real estate directly with the title company and all of those things, the estate planning can involve transferring ownership of the LLC. This is also a good estate planning technique where you may want to gift to your children instead of cash or part of a property. You can give them shares of your LLC that owns this real estate. Using a trust for real estate is one of the best uses of a revocable trust. It can allow the successor trustee to manage the property immediately, and if in the event the owner becomes incapacitated or passes away. Other benefits include avoiding probate altogether, uninterrupted management of rental properties, and continued collection of rental income. Now, how do we need to plan for your heirs when we've got real estate investing or real estate investments? Another issue is sometimes children may not want to manage the rental property. Estate planning could include provisions such as allowing the properties to be sold, distributing income rather than the property, appointing professional property managers, and then the kids just receive mailbox money. So those are some of the things that can happen when you've got proper planning. Let me share a real world example with you. I've seen situations where multiple heirs inherited rental properties together, and without clear instructions in the estate plan, disagreements start over, should we sell the property? One of them may want to sell. The other one may not want to sell. Some want to reinvest. They sell and they want to reinvest the cash. Others just want to get the cash in their hands. And how are we going to manage? Who's going to get the call at 3 in the morning when somebody's air conditioning goes out? We need to make sure we've got those things in place to make it a very efficient situation for an estate plan that involves real estate investing. I'm going to say one more thing about LLCs is they can have what is called a series LLC in some states, which provides another layer of asset protection for each of those properties. We put them into a series, which is inside an LLC. So that can give a whole lot of protection under one umbrella of an LLC. So today, some of the key takeaways I want you to take from this is that real estate investors need to make sure they structure their estate plans in a way that is going to ensure smooth management transition. pretty much like a business owner, you want to make sure you've got a succession plan as to how things are going to pass to the next generation. Who's going to be responsible for those things? You want to make sure you minimize court involvement. You want to make sure that court's not going to be in the middle of your business if you can avoid it. You want to be very clear with your instructions to the heirs. Who is going to receive what? What heirs are going to be in charge? What heirs are going to receive what share or amount of money or property? All right, well, if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, please like, follow, subscribe to the podcast. Make sure that you take advantage of that so that you'll be reminded anytime that there is a new podcast posted. And if you like what you've heard, if you want to invest into a structure for your real estate plans and your real estate investments, make sure you reach out to us so that we can help you structure yourself on how to avoid probate and how to bulletproof your legacy. That's the title of our webinar, and you'll find the link below. And go ahead and check it out. I think it will be very helpful to you. Until next time, we'll see you.